Everybody, and welcome to Sao Paulo, Brazil, the first ever game held in the country of the green and the yellow. And speaking of green and yellow, the Green Bay Packers come into town to take on the Philadelphia Eagles in an NFC clash on a Friday evening in the first ever game in South America. This one should be a lot of fun. Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts going head to head. Both teams trying to start the season off 1-0. Which team will be successful in doing just that much? Packers had a surprisingly successful season last year, taking down the Dallas Cowboys in the wild card round. First ever 7 seed to claim a victory in the new playoff format, which is exciting for them. And the Philadelphia Eagles, we all know, came up short in the wild card against the Buccaneers. Disappointing end to a really good start to a 2023 season. It will be the Packers starting with the football, as the Eagles will be repping their all-black jerseys tonight, and the Packers in the white. Nick Sirianni on one sideline, ready to get it going with Matt LaFleur. Game 2 of many. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope for a little bit more scoring than last time. As Elliott's on for the kickoff, we are underway from Sao Paulo, Brazil. And no return here. Booming kickoff into the back of the end zone. Welcome everybody joining us. What's up, Bull John Zeller, XSM Exoff, Brendan Marks, Diehard Fins fan, making his debut for the season. Ultimatum Red, Scribble, and everybody else joining me all throughout. All right. Jordan Love begins his opening drive from the 25-yard line. I'm going to take the Packers by a calm 4 points. I'm going to say 21-17. That's my prediction. Here we go. Jordan Love starts us out at the 25-yard line. Green Bay Packers trying to begin another dangerous season. And a 2-yard pass will kick off their offense. Luke Musgrave, the tight end. 20-17, 21-17 Eagles. Eagles, because Madden's unrealistic, fair enough. I feel like even in Madden, the only team that can beat Philadelphia is Washington. Josh Jacobs making his debut for the Green Bay Packers, the former Raider. Not getting the carry here, though. Love backpedaling and pressure's coming. Pocket collapses, and he is dumped down. First sack of the game. And it's a loss of 13. Jordan Davis with a monster sack. Not to start. Green Bay wanted. Now the Eagles' black unis are tough. Third down and a mile back at the 14-yard line as Love going to fake the snap and now handoff up the middle. Josh Jacobs' first carry, only going to pick up 3. That is not going to get a whole lot done. And a 3-and-out on the opening drive. We only saw, I think, 1 punt the entire game yesterday, despite the low scoring line. And we already have one here. On for the punt, it is Daniel Wellen making his first career start here for the Green Bay Packers. Philadelphia will begin in excellent field position. What a good punt that was, though, up the middle. Return taken at the 32. Yeah, I don't like how they run into the sacks. I hope that gets fixed. Wish they would throw it away more, too. Still, though, that was good defense, good pressure coming off the edge. No doubt about it. Let us see what Philadelphia can do. See if they cook up on the offensive end. Jalen Hurts going to take his first snap of the season. Ball starts at the 32. 4-man rush. Hurts his pressure. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete. Nearly intercepted. I need to see it. Not to put the deja vu back in the eyes of Bears fans. I need another B.J. Raji type of pick six. I need a big man pick six in Madden. That is something I'd love to see. Jalen Hurts inaccurate on his first pass. Packers bringing pressure. Hurts hit as he throws. Gets it out to Saquon Barkley, making his debut for the Philadelphia Eagles. So a couple running backs in new threads to begin the season. I feel like running backs are getting passed around all over the place. But that brings up 3rd and 8. 2 receivers left and right here at the 33. Hurts trying to pick up the game's first down. Flush left, throwing on the run. Down the field, on the money, Devontae Smith. What a pass. Right on the money, Jalen Hurts. Over the shoulder, double coverage, doesn't matter. Running to his weak side and all. Tough pass there from Jalen Hurts. And all my Eagles voters pretty happy so far in the chat. Saquon Barkley going to the dark side, as many Giants fans would say. Not getting the carry here as Hurts left side pass on the run inside the red zone. It's Goddard. Dallas Goddard with another gain of 13. And the Eagles offense catching some mojo. Eagles voter, but I'm not happy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Philadelphia threatening first at the 17 of Green Bay. Hurts. Another 4-man rush. Down the middle. Has a wide open man. It's Smith again. And there we go. 2 catches, 48 yards. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, gets his first tackle. Jalen Hurts absolutely dialed in on his opening drive. Just one incompletion, handoff to Barkley. Left side looking for the end zone. He probably could have gotten there too. Had he gone just a little bit more to the left. Quay Walker saves 6. Supposedly moderators, yeah. It's the average chat experience. All right, I'm going to give you guys till the end of the first quarter to settle the beef. That's the deal. Now 2nd and goal at the 5. Barkley in the backfield to the right. Gets the handoff left side, and he's going to stiff arm a man, stay on his feet, and pick up 3. Of course, the Eagles are cooking. They haven't fallen off the cliff yet, true. I forget, there's a lot of teams that fall off in the second half of the year. A random AFC South team, always Philadelphia. And another team here or there, too. 3rd and goal, Packers trying to slam the door shut at the 2. And Hurts going to take a read option, cutting back left side, and he is not going to get there. Am I tripping, or did he have the right side wide open? He probably got scared of, who was it over there? Was it Devontae Wyatt? No, it was Kenny Clark. Take a look at the replay. Yeah, Kenny Clark, I mean, Goddard didn't really throw a clean enough block for that to be considered wide open. I bet Sirianni goes for it, though. And he does not. Wow. Eagles going to settle for 3 on their opening drive. A 19-yard chip shot for Jake Elliott to get us on the board. It's up and it's good. That was definitely a touchdown, but you know what? It is what it is. Packers will try to get some yardage on their next drive. I think that's an important goal to start with. Gain a yard, then a first down, and then worry about points later. Considering how bad that first drive was, yeesh. By the way, chat, we are going to be doing Steelers-Falcons tomorrow night. We'll be streaming right as the schedule release comes out officially for every team. But you all get a free pick in your pick'em, as I'll make the other 13 games on a different part 2. And we'll see what happens after that game. Elliott on for his second kickoff. Eagles lead 3-0. And a return here. Tush push was in the game. That's a touchdown. Yeah, it's probably going to be in the next Madden. I'd have to imagine they'll add that for Philadelphia. But who knows if the Eagles can do it anymore without Jason Kelce. I mean, that's not exactly easy to replicate with somebody who's not used to, I guess, holding all that weight at the bottom of the pile. Josh Jacobs alone in the backfield here on 1st and 10. Gets the carry up the middle, and he is going to launch forward for 4. NFL schedule release info. I mean, my Twitter is blowing up right now, chat. Trying to keep up with everything going on. Let's see what else we can salvage. Under a minute to go in the first quarter here at Sao Paulo Stadium in Brazil. Left side pass caught, first down. And that is Romeo Dobbs and his first catch. What up, Levi? What up? Yes, I agree. Welcome back. Can't complain. Day 2 of the season. So we got Giants-Panthers Week 10 in Germany. That'll be interesting. 4-receiver look on 1st and 10 at the 35. Eagles rush 4. Love is not rushed. Out of the backfield in the flat. Hits Jacobs. Gain of 6. What up, Eclipse Storm? Dobbs so underrated for real. We had, I think, 25 yesterday. One of my better streams, actually. So, pretty exciting. But, if we can keep it calm, like 15 to 20 a stream, love to see that. At least for week 1. Could be the final play of the opening quarter. Love under center. Off the play action. Has all day to throw, and he's going to hoist this one deep down the left side. It is batted up in the air. Nearly caught off the ricochet by Watson. That would have been something. Making the Chiefs Ravens Retro Bowl now with commentary. There you go. Yeah, I went back and watched one of your Retro Bowl games. Pretty entertaining. 3rd and 5 at the 41. Love out of the shotgun. Pressure coming. Setting up a screen. Jacobs has blockers and a lot of speed across midfield. What up, Unscrew Gecko 58? Welcome. As that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Eagles 3, Packers nothing. Jalen Brunson getting smacked every possession with no calls. Man, that Cavs game was brutal. No calls were going Cleveland's way last night, despite being at home. It is what it is, though. Green Bay keeps their drive moving. Pick it up. A first down on 3rd down. As Love's going to take a read option. He's got blockers out in front, and he's got a Packers first down. Go, Pack, go. I need to pull back to 1-1. It is dark down here at the bottom of the pick'em. I know we're only one game in, but let me cope. What's up, the Red Phil? Love going to move in the hurry up here. 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 36. And off Jacobs up the middle goes nowhere. Now you're John, you haven't missed much. 3 and out, and a quick field goal drive for Philadelphia. Only our 3rd drive of the game, despite being in the 2nd quarter already. See if Jordan Love's willing to take another shot here on 2nd and 10. Another 4-man rush. He's flushed out of the pocket. His, he throws a wobbler. Dangerous, but tolerable. Will be 3rd and 10. You guys think of the Packers win the North this year? I think they could finish 3rd behind the Lions and Bears. I think those 3 teams are inevitably top 3 in any order. That's what I believe. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right on 3rd and 10. Love pump fakes. Now going to throw deep right side. Blown coverage inside the 10 into the end zone for the touchdown. Dontavian Wicks. Big time. A Packers offense. Fireworks last year on the NFC wild card. It continues here in Brazil, and the Packers are on the board. What up, raindrops in the sky? If Joe Barry called this game, Eagles will be winning 28-3. I like the way you think. Joe Barry's such a good commentator, though. Better than Kevin Burkhardt, in my opinion. Extra point here for Greg Joseph, former Viking. Little division rival trade there. It's up and good. 9-play, 74-yard drive. Capped off with a Dontavian Wicks touchdown. Well, he certainly was not my first touchdown better. Not even on my roster. Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs, and Jaden Reed are my top 3. Usually do 3 receivers a team, but it is what it is. Joseph is on for the kickoff. Packers have their first lead today, and believe it or not, yesterday, Kansas City led the entire time, despite a 2-point win. So this is our first lead change of the season. Here in quarter number 2. Good to see a lot of familiar faces back in chat, by the way. Hoping to see some more team-based people this week. Stack box to the right here on 1st and 10. Man in motion. It's Devontae Smith as Barkley up the middle gets the carry and picks up 9. Joe Barry was defensive coordinator. Oh, I got you. Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the commentator. Joe Davis. Sorry, that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, you're right. Joe Barry is the Packers defensive coordinator. I had to listen to Tom Grossi rant about him for hours last year. I forgot. 2nd and 1 on Saquon's 3rd carry. He will pick up 9. And he's getting the ball right back here, moving the sticks and plenty more. Another gain of 9. King Griffin Hammer. You can't do just 3 wide receivers with the Packers. They've legitimately got 6 starting caliber guys. It's true. Probably should have made a whole nother row for him. Is he with the Dolphins now? Oh, that's brutal. Good luck, guys. Under 4 minutes left in the opening half now. Jalen Hurts will take a read option left side, cutting back up the middle. Gains just 2. This game could easily be tied right now. If he just didn't cut back to the left, there was really no need. 3 Super Bowl losses, your test. Wow. I was about to read that, and I realized that was not directed towards me. So, never mind. 4 receiver look on 2nd down and 8. Barkley in the backfield. Gets his 5th carry. Excellent blocking out in front. Has to have one more thrown by Goddard, and he does inside the 25. Big-time game for the Eagles. Longest play of the game for the Philadelphia offense. Mods modding, yeah. You know what? So I'm talking about checks and balances in this chat. They're on equal territory. Hurts now in the hurry up halfway through the 2nd quarter. Trying to take the lead back. Down the middle he goes, finds Barkley. 8 more. Saquon's been the heart and soul of this offense in the opening 12 minutes. Talking about DWIs at age like 15 is crazy. 2nd and 2 at the 16 now. Hurts with a gas Saquon Barkley. Back to pass. Rolling left, throw into the end zone. There is Saquon, his first touchdown as an Eagle. Well, it didn't take long, just 2 drives, and Saquon put the team on his back on this one with a 16-yard touchdown. Plays so much like Devontae Adams, IRL, yeah, for real. And now we've had 2 lead changes, chat. There we go. Good drive there from Jalen Hurts, little redemption. So the extra point here for Jake Elliott. On the way, and good. Eagles lead back up to 3. You know, this whole Brazil game, it's really interesting to me. I wasn't a big fan at first. I was actually quite confused because I'm not a big fan of the whole Wednesday Christmas game, Friday game here, Black Friday game. Like, I like the Thursday, Sunday, Monday schedule. But just kind of the hangover you get from football. Watching the opening game on Thursday and then having to wait 2 extra days for more. I don't like it. So I can appreciate a Friday night game. Defensive playbook's going to look so different next year. Change it to a 4-3. Ready to have Preston Smith dropping back into coverage just like I did and not Barkley touchdown. Packers going to have a chance to return it, but they will not. And they will take a knee. Marvin Harrison Jr. fantasy with a first-round pick. Depends where I'm picking, but it's definitely possible. I mean, a rookie as a first-rounder in fantasy seems pretty nuts, but if anybody can do it, I think Marvin Harrison Jr. would be the candidate. So that question somewhere? Yeah, it's a legitimate question. First eye formation look here for Green Bay. Off the play action. Love. Pressure coming. Barely got it away. That's an impressive throwaway. Covered Devontae Adams last year. That turned out well, yeah. All right. I think chili and eggs off have calmed down, but I needed that beef settled in the first quarter. It's all good. 2nd and 10 now. The fans rowdy here in South America. Handoff up the middle. Josh Jacobs trying to bounce it outside. No success, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. You guys also got to understand that Eggs Off and Chili are a Cowboy and a 49er fan, so naturally it's just in their fan base's blood that they're just not going to get along. So 3rd and 7. Big play here after the 2-minute warning. Quick pass left side, down low, but it's hauled in by Dobbs. NFL World Loop, what's up, man? Will the highlight vids come? Yes, I'm going to start posting those on Saturday. So the stream from last night, Ravens-Chiefs highlights, will be out Saturday at about 6 p.m. Just going to try to give myself like 5 days in between in case I'm sick or I miss a stream. Packers in the 2-minute drill, no huddle from here on out. Love. Down the middle of the field, again it's a stripe to Dobbs. And the Packers offense moving well here. This game's already more entertaining than yesterday. I'll be the first to tell you that much. Back-to-back first down catches from Romeo Dobbs. Can he have 3 in a row here from the 39? Love off the play action, pressure coming. He is sacked. As a Bills fan, the challenge this season is going to be coped with going from Diggs and Davis to Marquez Valdez-Scantling and Chase Claypool. Yeah, that's going to be quite the adjustment. See how Josh Allen feels about that. So we got to go back and chat. 2nd and 14. Packers surprisingly not burning a timeout yet, despite having all 3. As Love launches this one out of the flat, and it's caught by Jacobs, keeping his footing and getting out of bounds. A gain of 12. Hard fought. Khalil Shakir is the worst wide receiver one in the NFL. Yeah, I can think of about 10 teams that have better wide receiver 2s and probably 2 or 3 that have better wide receiver 3s than Khalil Shakir. 3rd and 2, big time play there from Josh Jacobs. Able to get out of bounds and a pickup of 12. Quick pass left side for Love. First down again, it's Dobbs. Romeo Dobbs is just a chain mover, let me tell you. Let me tell you. 20 ticks left, and they still will burn a timeout. Packers going to work out of the empty with 20 seconds left from the 25. Pass down the middle is hauled in. And finally, we got a timeout. Offense, never heard of it. For real. Who's better commentating, Kevin Harlan or Gus Johnson? That's really tough. Both those two are in my top 3 for sure. Kevin Harlan for overall, I'd say Gus Johnson for football. LaFleur finally takes a timeout with 17 ticks left. Green Bay inside the red zone. Right side pass low, and it's intercepted by Darius Slay. He's got room to return this one, and Watson is going to force him out of bounds. Could have been bad. There's our first turnover. The Philadelphia defense is flying high here, and Darius Slay flying low for that interception, picking it off and turning this game around. I'm anticipating Chili probably picked the Packers with me. Who knows? I'm going to read off some schedule leaks for you guys here at halftime, too. All the stuff I've been getting. Eagles now with a chance to add at least a field goal if they can move a swift distance and a swift time. As Hurts' left side pass has on the money, A.J. Brown at the 39. And they get the timeout called as well. Wonderful clock management here for the Eagles. Wow. That's a big play. Probably definitely could have caught that. And they will try field goal. Jake Elliott on for the 56-yard attempt to put the Eagles up by 6. It's on the way, and it is no good. He hooked it left. And that'll take us to halftime. The pick was all for nothing. Eagles do get the ball to begin half number 2, though. Our first miss of the season. Anyways, we got the Giants-Panthers Week 10 in Germany. We got the Patriots-Jaguars Week 7 in London. Steelers-Falcons has been confirmed, so we will stream that tomorrow night. And let's see if I can pull up the Broncos primetime games. Denver will play at home against the Browns in primetime and at New Orleans in primetime. Dates are still unknown. Oh, it's good to see the Browns got at least a primetime game. That's confirmed. What up, Brody Van Camp? No problem. Good to have you here, my friend. Chad, I haven't listened to like any of the Kendrick and Drake beef, like any of the diss tracks. Who's winning? Joseph on for the kickoff. Eagles will return and start their drive at the 25. What up, Luigi Guy? Full schedule release coming in less than 24 hours. Not going to lie to you, by the time you sit down for dinner tomorrow night, pretty much the entire thing is already going to be leaked. They'll just confirm stuff. But yeah, pretty exciting. We'll see why Kendrick's winning. Bet. All right, chili eggs off. We got to chill, bro. And the beef for the night. Philadelphia trying to recover from that missed kick at the end of the second quarter. Hurts going to take a shot down the left side, up in the air, tipped around, dangerous. But it drops incomplete. Drake winning, but people won't admit it. So I see we got a couple of different opinions. Fair enough. Fair enough. Jalen Hurts takes a shot on the first play of half number 2. Unsuccessful. Has pressure coming. Throwing down the middle on the run. Saquon Barkley across midfield. Big time catch. Saquon is feasting. 4 catches for 54 yards on top of all the rushing stats he has. And a receiving touchdown. Bengals seem to always play KC on the road. Oh, they played them at home in 22, I believe. Philly back on the other side of midfield. Hurts. Handoff Barkley. Up the middle. Finds 4. Preston in coverage again, yeah. Listen, man, I can't control the AI. We've been through this. I don't know what they do, why they do it. I'm just here to talk about it. That's my job. Doing what I can. See if the Packers bring some pressure. 5 on the line here as they drop one into coverage. Hurts with pressure coming. Is going to get sacked. Kenny Clark. Loss of 7 on the play. And the Eagles fall behind the midline. Put them home at 21 and 22. Yep. Yeah, I definitely remember 22. That's for sure. Now Philadelphia moving in the empty. 5 wide for the Eagles. On 3rd and 13. Blitz coming. Hurts rolling left. Throwing deep left side. Wide open. Blown coverage. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. Whoa. Well, you bring an extra defender, that means you're leaving somebody open, and unfortunately for the Packers, they left the best receiver. His first catch today is a big one, and an Eagle touchdown. Interesting. See, I'm not going to lie to you. If Michael Vick was still on the Eagles, I'd be okay with that pass, because he's rolling to his left, and he's throwing a favorable pass. But Hurts is rolling to his weak side and throwing dots. I don't get that. Whatever. And now, all of a sudden, 14 unanswered from the Eagles. How does Green Bay respond? I'm going to lose. Yeah, don't worry. Me and Just Hits will be at the bottom at 0-2. I picked both the road underdogs, and probably going to regret it. It is what it is. Elliott on for the kickoff. The deficit from 3 to 10. Knee taken. Starting at the 25. Should have picked the Ravens. Yeah, I also regret that. I mean, you think about Derrick Henry in Madden, and you think about putting him next to Lamar Jackson in Madden. I thought they'd be unstoppable, but kind of forgot they were playing Kansas City. Love over Hurts. Well, one's got a pick and one's got 2 touchdowns, so. See how the Packers respond, down by 10 now. Handoff Josh Jacobs, the former Raider, right up the middle. Big gain of 14. Bro's going 0-2 in his own pick, I know. I'm the worst player at my own game. Aye. It is what it is. Packers got to move here. Need 2 scores in under 10 minutes to complete a comeback. Little RPO left side pass caught by Dobbs. Nearing a first down. He'll pick up 9. NFL World Loop just figured out Bolt was a Bears fan. That was just the news he wanted to hear. 2nd and 1, run heavy formation. As Jacobs does get the carry, looking for leading blockers. No one's there, but a penalty marker's down. Our first of the game, let's see the call. And this one's coming back. So, moving all the way back to what it could have been, 2nd and 10. Going 2-0 if it stays. There you go. Well, congrats to you, XSM, and everybody else. That'll be 2-0. Now 2nd and 10 after the holding call. First penalty of this evening's game. 3-man rush this time, and Love's going to go up the middle and get a little bit of that penalty yardage back with a rush of 4. Yeah, it seemed like the Packers kind of flipped their entire season around with that win over Kansas City, and it's all thanks to the drops of the Chiefs wide receiver core. Pretty interesting. 3rd down at 6. Once again, the fans on their feet here in Brazil. Pressure coming up the middle, and Love has to throw into the dirt. Unsuccessful pass. What'd Dobbs do? I missed it. 4th and 6, Green Bay is going to punt. As Wellens on for it yet again. And that's a really good punt, but a little bit too good out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cowboys got the better receiving threats, but Browns, I think, got it in the trenches. And it's at home. That's a lot. You know, the Cowboys and the Browns were both so dominant at home last year. That's something nobody talks about. Everybody talks about Dallas and Miami being dominant home teams, but the Browns were 8-1. And they only lost because they started a rookie at home against the Ravens. So that's still an impressive stat. Eagles trying to add to their lead here late in the 3rd quarter. Handoff to Barkley up the middle with a cut to the outside and a gain of 19. What up, Asian guy? Welcome to stream. This Eagles offense is out to a rowdy start in the 2024 sim season. Cowboys 8-1 at home. Yeah, exactly. And their only loss in the playoffs. Under 2 to go in the 3rd quarter now. Packers defense got to dig deep. Hurts. Check down. Caught. Barkley. Gain of 6. Browns Bears Super Bowl this year. Book it. Let's go. Let's do it. Who's the mods here? Eggs off XSM Chili. We got 3 of them. And they all have their own unique personalities. Truth be told. 2nd and 4, Saquon Barkley, another catch out of the backfield. How about a carry this time? 1st down and plenty more across midfield. As Dallas Goedert goes down with the injury, but that'll be all right. He'll be back next week, trust. Like XSMW. We got mine if the Saints and Pats tied. I forgot about that, man. And it almost happened too, didn't it? I feel like I was pretty close. No lies there. Asian guy might be on a burner. Unless he's been in chat the whole time. Then yeah, I understand. On first glance. Eagles threatening yet again. 1st and 10. High snap taken. Brought down. Right side pass. Diving attempt. It is hauled in. Devontae Parker's first catch as an Eagle. Former Patriot, former Dolphin. 21 years W. Yeah, we've been pretty consistent tonight. Cannot complain. Eagles are going to start to chew a lot of clock here. And I would too if I had Saquon on my backfield, but Hurts still throwing the football. Down the middle has Devontae Smith setting up 1st and goal. So Jalen Hurts is just on a rampage right now. Absolute rampage for the Eagles. 12 for 14, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts go crazy. Hurts looking for the hat trick, going 1st and goal. Pressure coming, stepping up right side. Could he have a rushing touchdown? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Eagles. That might be the night-night, chat. Might be game. Who knows? 2 passing touchdowns and add a rushing one to the checklist. Jalen Hurts to the right side. Well, no, KSD, as long as the Slackers lose, I will be happy. Fair enough from a probable fan of a division rival. Extra point up, and it is good. Jake Elliott makes it a 3-possession game. Green Bay is getting smacked around here in their first game in Brazil. I actually had Yes, I agree. Tell me that neither of these teams are going to be wearing green for this game because of the fans at the stadium. Apparently, their rival wears green, so it's just forbidden in the stadium. So the Packers will be in white regardless, I believe, as the away team. But Eagles are going to wear their color rushes, which I think are some of the best jerseys in the NFL. The all-black. There's the night-night eat-em-up for the first time this season. Elliott on for the kickoff. Packers going to have to mount quite the comeback in a little bit of time. I'd assume you guys are going to wear the all-white, but I actually don't know. Couldn't tell you that for sure. I don't want to lie to you. But that's just what I anticipate. They could potentially wear green, and the Eagles could wear white, but guess we'll have to see. Jordan Love with that costly interception at the end of the first half. Might be what they reflect back at here as Jacobs, right side carry, trying to get something started on the offensive end. He's off to the races inside Eagle territory, inside the 35. Hang on now. Hold up. All it takes is a quick score and a 3-and-out. And we're talking about a new game. 3 numbers on the white ones. Oh, I got you. Well, there's a possibility. I feel like every team's got like 5 or 6 jerseys nowadays, so we'll see. Final quarter of action here in Brazil. What an opening game it's been so far for these two teams as Love back to pass, flushed out left. Now back right, throws it away in the direction of Dobbs. Yeah, the moment you admit your favorite team is not good, if that is the truth, then your life becomes a lot better. Because then there's nowhere but up, especially as a fan of a team that went 0-16. 2nd and 10, out of the empty, 5 wide once again for the Packers. Love, left side, caught on the sideline, gain of 3. What a train, Jacobs is an injured head. Jake, I love the kid. You guys got a dog. Yeah, they do, honestly. He will be a pretty good acquisition for this offense. Jordan Love's already insane. So you got a good running back, and there you go. 3rd and 7 at the 30. 4-down territory, regardless of the result here for Green Bay. As Love going to fire this one towards the end zone. It is caught by Jaden Reed. Did he get the feet down? The official says yes. That was pretty close. We might have our first review this season. Let's see. That's a big-time catch if that's going to stand. And here we go. We will get a booth review. And the refs are going to take an extra look at this one. It was close when I saw it. Let's see what the officials think. When did he get possession of the football is the question. And it looks like that right foot is out of bounds, but we will see what the refs think on their final glance. Wow, they're going to stick with the call. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's just wrong. Here is the call on the field. And they will uphold it as a Packer touchdown. Yeah. I mean, don't the refs have a history with the Packers? As the extra point is going to go up and through. Do I do more than one team? Yeah, I stream a different game every day, actually. I'll be doing the entire, at least 7 weeks of the NFL schedule. Every stream, I'll do 1 stream a night. Some pretty consistent. But yeah, game 2 of the season. Chiefs defeated the Ravens last night. Des Bryant caught it, true. Would have won a ring if that was true. That's fair. Well, the refs can love you, but they can always love a team more. And the Chiefs and the Patriots have been a historical example. Philly will start their drive at the 25, but this game not over yet. Gonna follow you. Hey, appreciate it, man. I appreciate that a ton, but yeah, I keep it up with every team I can. What's up, DBF? But actually, by the way, chat, if you are not already, if you want to go into one of my uploads and go to the description and join the Discord to check all the teams' records, all the scores from around the league, and have nice chats with everybody else you see in here today. All of a sudden, it's a 10-point game, and the Eagles not out of it yet. Or rather, not through it yet, as there goes Saquon through a bunch of defenders with a gain of 15. Over 100 yards rushing on 9 carries. Saquon Barkley tearing it up. Just got it, but nobody complained about the call. I mean, yeah, that's true. I suppose. Who would have thought an over 100-yard performance in his first game as Hurts' left side pass is caught by Brown. Saquon Barkley and his X Factor. That's a scary sight to see. Didn't happen a lot last year or the year before with the Giants. No offense, Giants fans, but that was a rarity to see. Give it up, the only one corner in the market. I appreciate that. Try to have my own twist on the game. Here we go. Hurts and Barkley in their X Factor. A dangerous duo in the backfield. Off the play action, Hurts. Deep right side pass is caught. What a catch by Parker. How we get Jacobs and McKinney just wild? Yeah, it's true. But Aaron Jones did go to the Vikings, the dark side. Tom Grossi was heartbroken. I'd assume most of you guys know who Tom Grossi is. I know my guys from last year do, but world-renowned sports fan. Fan of the year, too. Eagles keep this drive moving into field goal range. Handoff Barkley weaving around, and he is going to go nowhere. Once we get a turnover, could happen. You can put a game for the Cowboys in the playoffs. Yeah, I don't know. For as good as they were last year, I thought they were at least good enough to win a playoff game. But the Packers, they showed up. Finally, Saquon goes nowhere. Shut down at the line of scrimmage. Hurts back through the air. Inside the red zone, it's intercepted for the moment. Penalty marker down. Hurts was hammered in the backfield, and this one might be roughing the passer, and it is. We almost got our game-deciding play. Had a feeling that was going to happen, and just like that, the officials no longer side with the Green Bay Packers. That one is a blowing penalty for the Packers. Their defense almost came away with a turnover. Now the Eagles off the RPO. Parker inside the 10. Huge turn of events. That could have been... I mean, to be fair, the roughing the passer directly impacted the ball going straight to the defense. But, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. One more touchdown here would officially slam the door shut. Eagles trying to become the first team to score 30 this season. Handoff Barkley. Left side shut down at the 5. 3rd and 1. Parker cooking. Yeah, he's had a couple nice diving catches. Prediction for OBJ. I don't think he'll be anything too crazy, to be honest with you, as a wide receiver 3, but he's better than Khalil Shakir. He's one of the wide receiver 3s I was talking about earlier. Perhaps the final play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 1 at the 5-yard line. Packers have all 3 timeouts still. Hurts to the end zone. He misfires. He had Brown wide open. That's a pretty bad miss. You stream on Twitch? I did a little bit of Twitch streaming over the offseason. I just got to stream some games. A little bit of whatever. A little bit of Elden Ring, a little bit of Siege, whatever. Happens. Sirianni keeping the offense on the field on 4th and 1, taking a gamble. Handoff Barkley. He is not going to get there. And the Packers defense makes a stand. All right, now. What's your name? I'll follow. Here, I'll throw in chat. If you guys want to check it out. The Packers defense makes a huge play. Low snap. Love. Right side pass incomplete. Not quite on the mark. New kickoff rule is going to be weird. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm unhappy about that I can't really replicate in Madden. And, I mean, truly, nobody can. Just don't have the mechanics for it. 2nd and 10 now after the incompletion. Packers got to go a long, long way. That's not a good start. I thought it was going to be complete, but it wasn't. Yo, Doge and Ty, welcome back. A little late, no worries. Good to see you back here for week 1 of season 3. Bro is, in fact, a Giants fan. Let us all pray for our fallen soldier. 3rd and 10, still 4-down territory here for Green Bay. Despite being backed up at their 6, low snap again. Love, left side, incomplete. It's going to look very weird when they go for it here, but they have no choice. Cowboys go 9-8 next year, my prediction. I still think they make the playoffs. They're in the NFC East. They have 4 free wins a year. No offense, Brendan. No offense. And here we go. All or nothing play for the Packers out of the empty on 4th and 10. Love. Pressure coming off his back foot, deep down the right side, batted down, incomplete. And that will do it. Now the Eagles should take knees, but the Packers are also going to take timeouts because, well, it's Madden. But it's whatever. I mean, if the Giants can get like 5 or 6 wins, it'll be over. It'll be all right. Night chat, here we go. Eagles going to take over. Their defense does not budge. 1st and goal from the 6. Handoff Barkley, and he's going to lose yardage. And now the Packers will take their first time out of the night. Well, chat, for those who missed yesterday's stream, it is up now. Highlights will be out Saturday at 6 p.m. between the Ravens and the Chiefs. And tomorrow night's game, the Pittsburgh Steelers visit Kirk Cousins in his new team with the Atlanta Falcons. Arthur Smith also returning. The OC for the Steelers, former head coach of Atlanta. 2nd and goal at the 10. Hurts. Head off. Saquon loses another couple. I mean, when you can predict the run, it's going to be there. But when you can't, you can't. That is just the thing with how Madden works. Maybe split the Commanders. Yeah, fair enough. Did they sweep you guys last year? I actually don't remember. 3rd and goal at the 12. Saquon going to lose yardage on back-to-back carries. Here's 3 in a row. Up the middle, gets 1 block, but not a second. And back to the... actually, no, you guys swept the Commanders, I think. I think it was the other way. You do the Brown stream? Yes, that'll be a 4:25 game, though, so that'll probably come maybe next week at some time. Could be a week from today, actually. Haven't looked at the official timesheet yet, just because I don't have all the answers. Jake Elliott going to settle for 3 here. A 23-yard chip shot from the left hash. It's up and it's good. So Elliott 2 for 3 on his season. Packers out of timeouts with a minute 30 left. Down by 13. This game pretty much over. Anybody remember who won the MSG League and G League? I should remember. I just don't, actually. I really don't. I think I was in 4 fantasy leagues last year, and I did decently in 3 of them and really, really, really bad in the other one. My points for ranked like 7th in that 14-man league, and I just started the season 0-8. I played the best team every week and never failed. That's got to be the most frustrating loss when you see people above you with less points per game, just knowing that if you pulled their opponents, you could be like 4-4. But you know what? That's just fantasy football. That's why some people do the where you play 2 games. You play against one opponent, then you play against the median. That way, if you do score in the top half of the week, you still get credit for a win. Which I kind of like that. Packers at timeout's going to need a miracle if they want to win this one with 90 seconds left. Blitz coming. Love is going to get swarmed again. No escape in the backfield. You won G League? Oh, there you go. W. Brendan Marks. I think it may have been Mateo that actually won the main league. Can't remember for sure. That sounds about right. Packers in the no huddle. A whole lot of time bleeding off the clock after the 11-yard sack. Pressure coming again, and Love is going down for the 2nd time in a row. Man. Was Mateo? Yeah, gotcha. I knew he was the 1 seed last year. I was the 2 seed. He had a really good team, from what I could remember. 3rd and 29 back at the 6-yard line. Off the play action, Love. Deep right side pass, penalty marker down, caught by Dobbs across the 35-yard line. And we may get some extra yardage, and we will. So a 3rd and 29 turns into a massive gain of 47 yards.
Automatic first down.
How about it? Penalty also stops the clock with 32 seconds left. 14-27 deficit. Quick pass left side incomplete. Well, Philadelphia, it looks like they're going to start the season 1-0. And the Packers in a competitive NFC North will take their first loss of the season in an international game. Got to give credit to the fans here. They've been on their feet the entire time. First game ever in Brazil as Love down the middle of the field finds his tight end. Luke Musgrave just his second catch. And that'll almost take us to the end. Do I miss Flacco? It's a little bit too early for me to answer that yet. We'll see how Deshaun plays, and then I'll answer that later. Less than 10 ticks now. Final play of the game. No huddle for the Packers. Love. Quick pass left side. It is caught and reaching for the end zone, but a yard short is Luke Musgrave. And that is going to do it. The Philadelphia Eagles victorious in their first game of the season. 1-0 with a 27-14 win over the Green Bay Packers here at Sao Paulo Stadium in Brazil. Well, there we go. Game number 2 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of you start the pick'em 2-0 with wins from the Chiefs and the Eagles. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Join me tomorrow night for Steelers Falcons. We get our Sunday slate started at 8 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see all of you then.